refused to relax an earlier order banning liquor vendors along national and state highways, but gave relaxation for areas with population less than 20,000. The Supreme Court has also reduced the distance norm in these areas from the earlier 500 meters to 220 meters. However, the Apex Court has made it clear that its December 15, 2016 order banning such vendors within 500 meters of the highways shall remain operative for areas other than specified in its fresh order. The Supreme Court has also clarified that the verdict was given keeping in mind road accidents owing to drunken driving. The top court said the liquor vends have to move away 500 meters from the national highway and state highways and also should not be visible from the highways. The ban will also affect 34 pubs and bars in Gurgaon Cyberhub.
The availability of liquor, whether is it in liquor vends or in shops or bars or wherever it is being served, liquor by itself, the sale of liquor should be restricted to that 500-meter distance stipulated by the Supreme Court in the earlier judgment of 15th of December.
Joining on the broadcast is my colleague Rahul Gautam. Rahul, the Supreme Court ruling on banning sale of liquor along the national and state highways comes in effect from today. Tell us how it will impact the people. Rahul?
Well, as many as 75 liquor vendors had approached the court saying that as many as 75 liquor vendors have approached the court saying that they want modification in its order that it ruled out on December 15, banning all the liquor vends within 500 meters. But the Supreme Court had refused to reverse its order. However, it gives some relaxation for the areas which have less than population of 20,000, saying that liquor can operate within the 220 meters. Apart from this, the liquor vendors had contended that it is going to affect their business as well as the revenues of the state, and also going to create trouble for the common man. But the Supreme Court had dismissed all their pleas and all the arguments put forward by their counsel, saying that due to the easy availability of alcohol is actually causing a lot of damage, and a lot of people have died due to the drunken driving and the easy availability of alcohol on state highways and national highways. And apart from this, and also banned the food joint and restaurants from serving liquor within the stipulated area limit.
While not willing to bend, as you rightly put it,
and also
Rahul,
the revenues of the state government.
The Supreme Court has, however, decided to relax norms, as you said, to 220 meters from the highways, only in those areas where population is less than 20,000. I'm still trying to grapple with this logic. If the intent was to curb, drunken driving, then why bend rules in certain areas?
Well, obviously the Supreme Court had taken a lot of arguments into consideration. Basically, they wanted the Supreme Court has obviously taken a lot of argument into consideration. Basically, the liquor vends were arguing that it is going to affect their business, but the Supreme Court said that it is not going to relax the order, particularly for the areas which are more than population of 20,000. And as you're saying that. And that it is, a very unique situation where you can have liquor for the areas which have population for, less than 20,000, and you cannot have in the other areas which have more than that. So basically what they're trying to do, what the Supreme Court had tried to, to balance the entire situation by giving some relaxation to the liquor vendors, and also taking the consideration the deaths which has happened owing to the drunken driving and easy availability of alcohol. I must also tell you the Supreme Court has also ruled out that no liquor vends must be visible from any state highways or national highways, and no boardings or advertisements should be put up on these places, about the liquor vends, saying that it is very clear the Supreme Court wants to curb the number of deaths which are occurring every year due to the deaths and the accidents that are taking place on highways and state highways.
Well, we'll be tracking that story more closely today, Rahul, as the Supreme Court order has come into effect.